because he's an erudite magician. He's been doing magic for many years. He's been on television and all sorts of stuff up there in Canada. He is the wonderful Dr. Michael Leakey.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin, for that wonderful introduction. It is a pleasure and an honor to be back on this week's Open Mic Magic. Whenever I think of the name Open Mic, I always think, well, there's some kind of can opener and someone's going to open me up or something. But I know that's not true. I know I have nothing to fear. So I would love to invite someone from our virtual audience to help me with this. It has to do with spooks. It has to do with ghosts, spirits, poltergeists, and do they assist the
Looking
living?
for a hand. Micah's jumping up and down again. I mean, Micah just cannot resist being your assistant.
Boy.
So I suppose we're going to have to do this.
Yeah.
We
There we
meet
go.
again, Doctor. I missed you.
We
I missed
do
you so
indeed.
much. Yeah, how are you?
That's awesome. It's a great pleasure and an honor again to have you, Micah. Wow. We have something a little bit different. It's more along the lines of what I normally do, but for the last little while, not. So the last little while, I've been doing pure magic. This day, we're going to conjecture a bit. We're going to hopefully determine whether ghosts, spirits, poltergeists, whether they can come back and assist the living. So for this experiment, and by the way, the difference between ghosts and spirits generally, if you do a little bit of research, is that apparently ghosts can move objects. In Hollywood and other European movies, you see objects flying. That seldom happens, but they can apparently move objects, whereas spirits, they do not. They work mostly with electricity, lighting. They might even make your phone ring, etc., that sort of thing. They don't do the hard labor that ghosts do, in short. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you, and you're so good at this, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to select a card from this deck of playing cards, and it's going to be relatively spontaneous, like combustion, spontaneous combustion. So out of a pack of about 52, I'm pretty sure that jokers might be in there. I'm going to ask you, please, whenever it feels right, say stop. Whoops. And I believe you said stop with this card. We can all look at it. It's not that sort of thing. I don't have to divine the card in this case. So you'll have it clear in your mind. All of you out there will as well. And as I just said momentarily, excuse me, do ghosts, spirits, poltergeists assist the living? Do they assist us in everyday tasks? Who knows? So we're going to see if this is true. You remember what your card is, Micah? Is that correct?
Correct.
Excellent.
Yes.
We're going to see if we can call on, if there be present any ghosts or spirits or poltergeists in our audience, in our immediate environs. If you are present or if they are present, please make yourself known and help us find that card. Help us find that card. And I don't believe it, but there we are. Do they exist? Do they exist? I don't know. But in this case, in this experiment, they did help at least. I want to thank you so much, Micah Cover, and everyone who had the patience to put up with me for the last moment or so. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kev.
That was great.
Fantastic. Even my haunted back scratcher was impressed. So it's brilliant.